Welcome back. In part 2 of our discussion on excuses for non-performance, we're covering doctrines that excuse conditions and subsequent agreements that may modify our discharge obligations. Let's start with doctrines. First, substantial performance. So if a party has substantially performed and the deficiencies are minor, a court may still require the other party to perform. This is common in service or construction contracts. Next, waiver and estoppel. So a waiver is when a party voluntarily gives up a known right, like saying, don't worry about that deadline. Estoppel applies when a party reasonably relies on the other's conduct or statement, and it would be unfair to enforce the condition. If one party breaches, especially materially, it may excuse the condition required of the other party. Think of it like this. Why should you perform if the other side already defaulted? Then we have anticipatory repudiation, when a party clearly states or shows they won't perform before their duty is due. This allows the other side to treat the contract as breached right away. The repudiation can be retracted unless the other party has relied on it or sued. Now let's explore a concept known as unforeseen post-formation changes of circumstances. This occurs when something unforeseen happens after the contract is formed that make performance either impossible or extremely difficult. And these changes are often addressed under doctrines like impossibility, impracticability, or frustration of purpose, but can also involve new external factors like changes in the law or government interventions that disrupt contract performance. These events can excuse performance if they were completely unanticipated by the parties when they formed the contract. Let's now discuss impossibility, impracticability, and frustration of purpose. Impossibility. The task can't be done, like if the subject is destroyed. Impracticability. Performance is too difficult or costly. Frustration of purpose. The core reason for the contract no longer exists. Each of these can discharge duties when unforeseen changes occur. Sometimes parties voluntarily change contracts. Types include rescission, both sides agree to cancel, modification, the terms are changed, novation, one party is replaced by another, and accord and satisfaction, new performance replaces old. These can excuse the original obligations. All right, that wraps up part 2 of excuses for non-performance. We covered doctrines, later agreements, and extreme events like unforeseen post-formation changes of circumstances. Understanding these exceptions helps you navigate contract disputes and protect your client rights. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.